Is this a normal outfit for you?
It's pretty much what I wear to any event, and then in everyday life when I'm not just writing in yoga pants, I tend to kind of dress a little bit more rockabilly, sort of punked up a bit, a little easier, but I like to be really formal at events. I think it's fun. I don't get a chance to dress up much. I might as well.
If someone has never read any of your books before, what do you think would attract them to them?
They're funny, and I think in this day and age, people really want humor, and so I really try. I want people to read my books and just feel happy after they've read them, and like they went on a really fun ride or had a delicious piece of cake that actually wasn't any calories. Yeah, so they're just fun and funny and silly and lighthearted. They're mainly steampunk, and I guess what really attracts me to it is the historical nature of it. I love the Victorian era, I love the food and the clothing, and it's also a ripe, fertile ground for comedy because everybody is so ridiculous. Just poke fun at it.
If you could live in that time period, would you?
No, because the medicine's bad and the hygiene was horrible. Yeah, I'm an archaeologist by training, and people often ask me what era I wouldn't choose. I'd love to visit them, but I wouldn't choose to live now or the future. Yeah, I'll take hot running water any day.
Deodorant.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever you write them, do you come up with the funny moments before and kind of weave them in, or does it just come as you write?
Oh, it's such hard work. Writing comedy is really tough. It's like trying to make people laugh when you're a stand-up comic or something. So some of it comes naturally. My stuff's very character driven, so if two characters are in conversation, I know everything's going to be fine. But some of the descriptions and the action, like making that funny and keeping things tense, can be really tough. So I tend to do a funny pass. So I'll do a read through, and there's not enough silliness on this page. I'm going to have to put something in. There's so many different types of humor. I try and access all the different types. So it's work, but it is fun once it's done.
When you write, do you listen to any music? Like, do you have a soundtrack for your books, or do you do the complete silence?
I like ambient noise, so I'll write at coffee shops and slightly sort of social gatherings. I like to write with other writers too. I guess I have a little competitive streak. It's just fun. But if I'm just working by myself, it's usually silence. I trained as a dancer for years, and I find if there's music on, I just want to dance to it. I don't want to write to it.
Do you have any upcoming projects you can tell us about?
Well, I'm working on, I just finished the last finishing school book, which is my young adult series.
Which one of your characters do you most closely relate to out of all your books?
Definitely Sophronia, because Sophronia, she's my main character, and she's really modeled on the me as I imagined myself in high school, I guess. She's not as open and friendly as I am. She's a little bit more reserved, kind of nerdy, but her nerdiness takes the bent of being a spy, because the book is about a school for lady spies, and so she just likes to watch people and sort of observe. And I remember doing that a lot in high school, where I would climb up a tree and just sit in the tree and kind of watch the way people were interrelating with each other on the lawn during lunchtime. It was just fascinating to me. So, yeah, I relate to her, I think.
Would you be a spy if you could, or is that something that you'd want to do?
How do you know I'm not already?
Dun, dun, dun. And what would be your super ability if you were a spy, or if you are a spy?
If I am a spy. My friends and I have a joke that everybody has like a super secret spy power and a superhero power, but because this is the real world, they're really stupid. And your super secret spy power has to do with gadgets. So my super secret spy power is the ability to turn off street lights. I can't do it by intent. I'll just walk under a street lamp and it'll just turn off. I don't know why. It's confirmation bias, but so that's my stupid spy power. There it is.
If you could inspire your fans, what's the main message that you hope that they take away from you or your books?
I hope that my books make people happy and open-minded, and things aren't that bad, I guess, is the message I want people to take away. And if you're a writer, the secret is to finish the book. That's my big one. Like, nothing else matters. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to get to the end. Come on, you guys, you can do it. You can finish.